Hefner here.
Janzak here.
Okay, can I have a certifying the posting of the meeting?
I certify that on November 4, 2025, the agenda for the Town of Rome Plan Commission meeting for November 18, 2025 was posted at Rome Town Hall at 12:34, Quick Trip at 2:09, New Coosa Port Edward State Bank at 2:06. It was posted on the Town of Rome website on November 4th, and legal notice printed in the Wisconsin Daily Tribune, November 7th.
Okay. Do we have any citizen comments at this? No. Okay, we'll move on to no action contemplated except possible referral to future agendas. So information updates, recent correspondence, current events, announcements. Anybody have any?
We skipped number 4 to
Did we
approve
skip
the
number
agenda.
Oh, sorry about that. We're going to go back to number 4.
No, you could be replaced.
I could. Okay. So we have an agenda in front of us. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay.
Give it to Heather.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Now we'll move on. Informational updates, recent correspondence, current events, and announcements. Anybody have anything they'd like to share? Oh, okay. All right. We'll move on to the open public hearing. Consideration of amendment to the site plan of operations for Up North Brewing Company for the property located at 304 Matterhorn Trail, owned by 4 Veterans Holdings LLC, also described as PV Lot 9 of Alpine Village, located in part of southeast quarter of southwest quarter, section 8, and northeast quarter, northwest quarter, section 17, town 20 north, range 06 east, Town of Rome, Adams County, Wisconsin, with the parcel number of 030-01136-0589, total area of 7.084 acres. Would someone from North Up Brewing would like to speak?
I can start
Oh,
off.
go ahead.
So letters were sent to 8 property owners within 200 feet of the affected property. This amendment would be for the approval of a 20 by 60 foot addition to the northeast side of the building for employee use.
What does it mean, employee use?
We'll let them explain because
Okay.
that'd be a question for them, but I'm gonna finish my
Okay,
little spiel.
my bad.
here. And a 30 by 26 foot addition on the southeast side of the building for a covered patio. There was only one condition placed on their original site plan of operation, which was to have their building colors and materials approved by the zoning administrator prior to ordering. They met this condition, and the new additions will match the existing building. There was a concern brought up regarding handicap parking, and the staff has, and that the staff have been parking on gravel. They are currently working to get that handicap space added to their lot, and they have informed their staff that they can no longer park on the gravel. Brandon is here, and Heather, of course, to answer any questions.
All right, now back to my question. What's the employee use? Is that a storage, like a storage?
So,
Why don't you go on the microphone over there?
Microphone, please, yeah.
Make sure it's green.
Yeah.
So turn it on top if it's not.
So I'm Brandon Orr. I'm one of the owners of Up North Brewing Company. So to answer your question first, yes, that addition on the northeast part of the property is going to be for storage primarily. There is a little section of it that's right by that outdoor roll-up that will be part of our operations as well, but you know, other than that, it's adding cold space, adding barrel room, adding storage for ingredients.
And when he says operations, he means for the brewing operations. He doesn't mean customers, tap room stuff.
Now, the 20 by 60, that's the footage we set for storage, right? We set that, after the golf, Tom put his in.
That was the accessory buildings.
But this is a
This
single.
is not really,
Structure,
this is
no.
not a
This is an
accessory.
addition
This is an
onto the
additional
original building,
onto the.
so
Oh,
it's
so
it's
they don't
not-
have to be held to
not a
that.
separate storage.
Correct.
That'd be if they're like adding a garage.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yep, yep.
okay.
All the additional buildings or construction that we're doing in this project is attached to the building.
Okay. And Emily did mention about the handicap parking?
So we've reached out to American Asphalt, who did our parking lot as of Friday of last week, and they are going to take up 2 of those parking spots and paint one of them as a handicap spot. They haven't gotten back to us yet on a date on when that's going to be accomplished, but I would expect it's going to be done pretty soon.
Now, in reference to your parking lot, the ordinance, and you got the computer over there, Bill, the parking lot has to be paved, am I right?
Our parking lot is paved.
But what's that, a gravel area out there in front there?
Part of it is was the employee parking, and then there's ATV, UTV.
So we've
parking.
never been notified by the town that that was supposed to be paved for our employees. So this is new to us.
But it's the parking lot though, right?
No, it's not a parking lot. It's not a public parking lot.
Not public.
As
Is
it is now was what was discussed and approved when they
Right.
first
It was an
went through.
approved plan
Yeah,
to the town, by the town board at the time.
yeah. So everything that they have now, there is gravel there, which is why this has been brought up, because this is the gravel on numerous business properties have been kind of brought up, but this was what was approved by the plan commission.
Okay, since you bring that up, I have a question. Are we gonna go after all of them? Because I just took a tour on my way here. Permar, employee parking on gravel.
Who?
Permar,
The butcher shop, employee parking on gravel.
Market,
Quick Trip, they're not parked on the grass today, but they are all weekend.
Oh, yeah, you're right, especially when it's crowded.
Well, I mean,
the bakery, don't they have
I'm
gravel?
sorry.
No, they
and
fix theirs.
they have a plan that was approved that shows paved parking in the back at Quick Trip.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do, and they've never done it. So if we're gonna have them do it,
So let me
I wanna
ask
see everybody doing it.
let me ask a
Or
question about
nobody
this.
doing it. One of the two.
Yep. Go ahead.
So this is a town ordinance that our employees cannot park there.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, because like I said, we haven't been notified by the town that this is all of a sudden new,
And
right?
The other question I have is,
So-
this board just approved a project for housing with gravel roadways.
Yes, you're right.
So the question I have is, why are we asking them to pave employee parking?
I think this might be a discussion that we don't bring the brewery back, obviously, but we bring this discussion back as a possible ordinance change because of the inconsistencies, and it is
Yeah,
not
and-
very realistic to bring everything up to code this way.
Well, and what I'm thinking is that the change may be to allow for it rather than to force the paving.
Yes, that's what I mean,
So
yes.
what I'm suggesting is that they not be forced to pave the employee parking area under this project, and that we bring that matter back to this planning commission.
In that you just hit what is exactly what I was going to suggest, so,
Thank you.
And you know, just to clarify on this, so in the meantime, can our employees park there?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay.
it's your
can.
approved plan.
Because
Yeah.
the only safe place that I want my employees to park until this is addressed with everyone is in that spot. I don't want them in the street.
right.
That's jamming up the roadway unnecessarily. So until then, you know, okay.
I just had one question. So the addition there on the, it's gonna be on, looking at your building where you enter, it's gonna be on the, left side there. Is it gonna take? Yeah, that's right,
Okay,
yeah.
So there's actually two.
So some of that gravel is gonna be taken up with a new
Absolutely,
addition.
yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be obviously all paved for the building part, but we are adding some pavement, there's going going to be a roll-up door on that facing the road, that will be paved as well for deliveries. So,
Is it possible in the future, maybe a handicap spot closer to the building there? Would that be possible or not?
I'm not opposed to probably.
I'm just asking is all.
You know, we really haven't discussed this on, where that handicap parking should be, but I'm not opposed to putting it right by the building either. So, you know, it's something that we can address with the three of us as
Sure.
well, and kind of, obviously put it closer, because yes, it's, at this time, it's a good distance from the building, so.
Okay.
I have no questions.
No questions? Anybody else? Anybody else want to speak? Okay. All right, then,
I'll make a motion, we close the public hearing.
all right. We have a second that?
Second that.
Okay. All right, open, public hearing is closed. Now we'll move on to, number 9, discussion and possible action, meeting minutes from Tuesday, October 14th, 2025, and August 12th, 2025. Anybody get a chance to look at those, meetings, minutes from those?
I'll move approval of both sets.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, we got a motion to approve, and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion approved. Number 10, discussion and possible recommendation to the town board, consideration of an amendment to the site plan of operations for the Up North Brewing Company for the property located at 304 Matterhorn Trail, owned by 4 Veterans Holdings LLC, also described as PV Lot 9 of Alpine Village, located in part of southeast quarter of southwest quarter, section 8, and northeast quarter of northwest quarter, section 17. Town 20 North, range 06 East, Town of Rome, Adams County, Wisconsin, with a parcel number of 030-01136-0589, total area of 7.084 acres.
As an owner of this business, I recuse myself from this field.
Okay, Heather is accused.
I'll make a motion that we forward the plan as recommended to the town board.
We have a motion to forward. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, Bruce? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we'll move that on to the board. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to number 11, discussion and possible referral to the future agenda, discussion regarding home solar ordinance. Anybody like to, or Emily, would you like to? Yep.
So the intent for this ordinance is to keep things simple and easy to understand. All solar energy systems that are attached to a principal building, house, would be a permitted use or permitted uses, and all detached solar energy systems, so this would be where it's like, instead of an attached garage, it'd be a detached garage, same thing. If it's not attached to a house or building, it would be a conditional use. And then I provided what Jeremy had found prior to me arriving. I think you guys discussed it, but you had not seen it yet, is my understanding?
Right,
Correct.
right,
Thought we had a draft.
yeah.
I like it. It's simple.
It's simple. I like the simpleness of it, yeah.
Are we to assume that the conditional use would be, like, well, for the, if it's on detached, that, like, when sold, the future buyer has to, like, agree to have it, or the previous owner has to remove it? I mean, is that the type of, like,
It'd be the same as if there's a detached garage. It's like you're selling what it is, and
Okay.
what this,
CUP goes with the property, it doesn't leave when the owner leaves. Sorry. A CUP goes with the property, it doesn't leave when the owner leaves, so a new owner would be,
Responsible.
so, but what I'm getting at is, what if a new owner doesn't want it?
Well, that's
And-
between him and the seller.
That's
To the
that's part of the
sale.
property.
Ability.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this question over here. We're saying that, the way I'm understanding it, correct me if I'm wrong, that if it's attached to the roof of whether it be on the garage or the house, but what about on the property? Because these things are gonna stand about 6, 7 feet tall.
They can, not always.
But
But that's what we're saying, so a detached, solar energy system would be
Need-
a conditional use. So it
Meaning
would come to plan.
they have to come here to get permission to, you know.
To put up
Come
a
here.
standing,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
All
you
right.
guys can set conditions, yes.
All right,
Yep.
all right, that's the way I understand it.
So you want to see the draft back for, discussion and possible action next
Yes.
meeting?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, okay, great. Any further discussion on this? We'll move on. Okay, move on to number 12. Discussion and possible referral to a future agenda. Discussion regarding residential accessory building width.
So the current minimum width for a building, in most residential districts is 24 feet, so two-car garage. Included in the packet is, the ordinance for R1, single-family residence district, with the red line change for the minimum building width from 24 feet to 16 feet. And then also included is the R2 district, because their current, accessory structure width is already 16 feet, so I just included both so you guys can compare. There is a difference, in the two when it comes to eaves. So for R2, or it's, on here it says overhang, but it would refer to the eaves on a building. So in R2 zoning district, because the minimum building width is 16 feet, there is there are different overhang requirements. So buildings with a width of 17 feet or less has a minimum overhang, of 3 inches, and for building widths that are more than 17 feet, the minimum overhang is 8 inches. I believe currently in R1, the overhang requirement is 12 inches. That doesn't necessarily need to change, but I just wanted you guys to see the difference because there is one in R2.
Sure, sure. Well, I don't see a problem with that, dude. Is anybody else? No?
Just a refresher, why are we going to 16 from 20? General?
So, there's a lot of, so there's a lot of requests from the public. Like, when you think of, maybe you don't have space for a 2-car garage, or you don't want another whole 2-car garage, on your property. It really does, it is a very large structure to have as a minimum.
Right.
So it would bring the ordinance consistent through all residential districts. Yeah, there's not really too much to it.
Okay, I understand.
Yep. All right.
Pretty simple, thank you.
So, anybody want to make a motion maybe to move this forward to,
Yeah,
Change.
so, I can bring this one back as well for
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
discussion and.
all right. Okay, sounds good. Yep. Any further discussion then? Otherwise, we'll move on. Next agenda items. Well, obviously, we'll add the home solar ordinance and the residential accessory building. Anything else?
And we do have a comp plan and zoning map amendment, that will be on the next agenda.
Great.
There'll be a rezoning of about 80 acres.
Okay.
Just coming back to the solar for a minute, I'd like to bring up, Would there be any reason to limit the square footage that a person can put on their home? I mean, you could envision somebody overdoing something. I don't know if that's something we need to think about, but it's possible.
Well, almost all of Rome, I believe, is in the Adams Columbia Co-op. And if you look at the restrictions that they have, that they're allowed to make, you cannot be a net supplier of energy. There's no economic
Okay, yep.
advantage to being a net supplier of
Okay.
energy to Adams Columbia, meaning that in 1 month you might get a credit, but over by the end of the year, Columbia, the co-op will not pay you whatever more that you produce, so there's no advantage. Excess
So, yeah.
amount from
Right.
what you'll use at that
Right.
location.
Okay, that answers the question right there. Thank you.
And then you also have the setbacks and height and everything like that are still in effect from the normal.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, and I want to ask about that also. Are those solar panels going to be like this solar farm with lithium batteries?
They won't necessarily have battery storage. I'm pretty sure the solar farm has battery storage.
Because
I can't tell you what everyone's gonna,
Well, I say that
house. I
the
don't
reason I bring that forward is because one of the issues that we're presenting to the meeting on the 3rd at the PSC is our fire department is not equipped to handle that kind of a fire.
so people can already put solar panels on their house right now. It's already a permitted use. This is just getting a little bit more regulation, so it's in our ordinance.
But we're not addressing what I just said. We can't put out a fire. So if you got a fire that's going in a residential neighborhood that you can't put out because we don't have the equipment, that becomes a problem. That's one of our tactics we're using with the solar farm.
Vito, you're talking about the battery storage.
Right, right. And then what do you do with the damaged solar panels? Whether you have hail damage or a tree limb falls on it, I mean, what is the homeowner gonna do? Are we gonna have an ordinance to sit back and say, hey, you gotta clean this mess up? They're not gonna take it at the dump.
That's already an ordinance. They can't have
It's a hazardous
a
waste.
nuisance or a safety health hazard. So that's when we're talking residential or small scale, a lot of that's already completely covered.
Okay,
If they have it's like if they have a damaged window, they need to replace it on their home. If they have hail damage and it breaks their solar panel, it's their responsibility to fix and clean up.
okay.
Where's the area, where's the 80 acres? Or do we have to wait till
Across
next
from
week?
Derek Hughes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for the campground potential?
Potential, yeah.
That's exactly where it is.
Okay.
All right, that makes
Okay.
sense.
All right. All right, so the next meeting date and time, December 9th, 2025. Is that okay for everyone?
Tim, just to let you know, I will be absent that meeting.
Okay, all right.
That's 4 o'clock Tuesday, huh?
4 o'clock on
Got you covered.
December 9th. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second motion.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
So if you're gonna be absent, will you get mad if I sit in your chair?
No.
Just want